Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, March 15th, 2020. So, a lot of interesting things happening in the world. Many interesting things. So today, as you can see, I'm going to pan this around a little bit. You can see it's nice and sunny. It is probably 38 degrees today. That's, I think, the high they were calling for. Oh. Excuse me, sir, can I be of assistance? There you are. And, but yeah, not bad, not too breezy, which is nice. So anyway, let's get into the topic really quickly before we talk about other things. So I'm talking about the kids, guys. Let's talk about our children. Schools all over the place are closing down. They've done it in New York now for regular kids, not just the college kids, but they've shut it down for the regular kids as well. So they are all on a 2-week hiatus at the moment. Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. And we're not talking about the teenagers that are old enough to fend for themselves. We're talking about the smaller kids. Mom and dad still have to go to work for right now until they decide to shut all that down as well. But so for right now, you still have to go to work. What are you going to do with your young kids? Where are they going to go? So those are things to think about. I don't think a lot of people think about those things. And so a lot of people have to have either babysitters or they have to have their kids in daycare. And so now you've just thrown your kids in with a whole bunch of other kids. And so, you know, it absolutely defeats the purpose of keeping the kids separated, because you have this issue of all kinds of kids all over the place. How are you going to deal with that? So that's something also to think about. I mean, it's just, there's a lot that goes to it. You know, and how do you afford, let's talk about that for a moment, how do you afford the extra daycare? So those are all things that people really need to be thinking about at this point in time. It's just, you know, a lot of interesting things with that, just that one dynamic. And these birds are so funny. I could literally, guys, I could sit here all day and just watch the birds. Just watch them. They're a lot of fun. I really enjoy them. But so anyway, I want to hear your feedback on it. What do you think? Well, I mean, what's going to happen with all these kids? And then, like I said, if you're throwing them in with a whole bunch of other kids, doesn't that make them more susceptible to getting the virus? Because again, they're getting in a lot of contact with a lot of other families, and those kids are being in contact with their own families, and so you know that is an absolute issue. I got to get out here now that the snow is melted and pick up all these boards that you see here. The dogs pulled them all out from under the chicken coop. So I'm going to have to get them all out of there. Crazy. So they're having fun like they always do. I'll tell you what, I'm so glad that I got both the brother and the sister, because they are the best company for each other. They really are. They're good pups. And like I said, it's a nice early warning system to have as well. So I checked earlier today, and I got 5 eggs earlier today, and so that was good. But so anyway, I did want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock as well. So I just want to remind you, Eastern time. So please join me for the live stream. We're going to be going over everything that's going on. I'm sure you guys have heard that Walmart has decided to cut their hours, and I know a lot of the other grocery stores have done the same thing. They're not going to be doing the overnight stuff anymore. And I've also heard that a lot of the grocery stores are now having police officers stationed at the grocery stores because of the bad behavior of some folks. It's really just, and I'll tell you, in my opinion, of course, this is just the very tip of the iceberg. Just the very tip. I think it's going to get a lot worse. I think you're going to see a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about a lot of that tonight in the live stream at 8 o'clock. So please, like I said, join me for that as well. I do want to remind everybody really quickly as well, if you're looking to connect with like-minded people in your state or in your country, we have that resource available to you guys on my website at preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community, okay? It's totally free to join. You will not, and I keep having these people say, oh, they asked for my credit card information. You're registering in the wrong place. They were probably registering for the store. not for the Prepper Nurse One community. So you are never going to be asked for your credit card information. I'm just putting that out there right off the bat. It is totally free. You do have to register just because it's a very private thing. Hey, Max. It's a very private thing, and so everybody can't just come in there and see what is going on. So again, if you go to PrepperNurse1.com, you click on the Prepper Nurse One community, PN1 community, okay? Register there. It's a great place, a lot of message boards with a lot of information people are putting up constantly to share. You know, different views, different thoughts. I don't always agree with all of them, but that's okay. I mean, that's what we do. You know, we can agree to disagree. We're all not going to agree on the same exact things, which is the beauty of what we have going on. We also have, if you're looking to connect with people in your state or in your country, that is available as well. If you just want to talk with like-minded people, that's there for you as well. We have the seniors group, we have the disabled group, we have the singles group in there. So all kinds of different things that you can do to connect. If you want to, try to, network with people, it's a good resource for that as well. And also, if you're trying to form a group, it's another option there that you can do as well. Okay, so just putting that out there. So go check that out, and if you'd like to be part of that, like I said, it does not cost anything. Your credit card information will not be asked. Now, we do have the other thing, if you click on the store, you drop down, you'll see Legacy Foods. We still have that. If you would like to order some Legacy Foods, you can do that. It's going to be a first in, first out type of basis, guys. So if you've been thinking about it and want to get it, I would encourage you to do so. Having freeze-dried foods in your preps is a really good thing to do, but also it's going to be a while before you get it, between 30 and 50 days minimum, okay? So just know that if you order, it will be a while before you get, your products that you have ordered. I'm getting the orders in as soon as I get them, and the way that they're doing it at Legacy is as the orders come in, the oldest orders are going to be the first ones that are going out. So, but now the bigger packages are probably more readily available. So if you're looking to go with the bigger packages, that is the way to go. And when I say that, I'm talking about the 120 buckets, the 360 meals and those type of things. Those are the ones that are going to be more available to you guys, and will go out sooner than other people waiting for other stuff to come back in stock. So just putting that out there for you guys as well. So tomorrow, now as you can see, this is now dried up, which I knew it would. And so my neighbor's going to come down tomorrow with his tractor. I think he said he was coming at noon. And we're going to get this, I have to bring this out this way and that way. So we're going to load up and do that and get that squared away. Some more will go on the back side of the driveway here as well. And some of the stone will go in the first part of here as well. But what we're going to end up doing is we're going to get some fill dirt, the fill gravelly type of stuff there is going to go in here. Now you got to remember what is on top of here, okay? So what we have first, we had the dirt below. Then I have the wood chips. All the wood chips, it will break down into soil over time, obviously, but that's going to take some time. That's there first. So we had, if you go back and watch some of the older videos, I think we had 8 or 9 piles, it might even have been more, that we filled in here last year to bring this up, because this was a really low area, and that's why when the water comes down off the hill, it sits in the low area, and then it takes a few days for that to dissipate into the earth. So if we make it higher, and then we're going to divert that water that comes down off the hill, so it won't even come over here. So that's not going to be an issue. Like I said, I have plans to take care of that, so that's just putting that out there so you guys know. But so look at that, just a clear blue sky today. No chemtrails or nothing, which is absolutely awesome. So very nice, very, very nice. Nice day. Solar's doing great, bringing in really good power. I don't even know what it feels like in a greenhouse. I haven't been back in there in a couple days. But again, that project, once we get over days of 50 degrees on a regular basis, things are going to really get jumping off in there. So a lot of things going to be going on. Going to be a very, very busy time if we do end up going into some form of a lockdown. I want to have a lot of stuff here on site so that we can work on things to keep busy while we're locked down. That's going to always be, the goal, to keep busy, keep working on things. And so we're going to do that hopefully this week. we will be going, Greg and I, down to get the supplies to build the battery room. That is the game plan. So we're going to be doing that this week as well. And so, yeah, just like I said, we're going to be very busy, which is a good thing. And we're going to keep banging things out. But so in the meantime, we'll just keep going. So, so I don't know if I told you this or not yet, so I'll tell you really quickly. So I'm a prepper, of course, as you guys know, and always ready for everything. And like I said, I got all my canned butter that I have that, that I got put away. I got a bunch of that, but I don't want to use that for my everyday use. That stuff is obviously for an emergency situation. So what I got down, I had 1 stick of butter left. Now, I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but I want to just remind people how easy this can happen. I was down to 1 stick of butter and did not realize it. So I had to run to town today to go get more butter. So I figured, well, I'll pick up 5 pounds, and that way I'll have a good amount of butter again for a while. There were only 4 pounds of salted butter left. Now, there was a lot of unsalted butter, but I like my salted butter. So I bought all 4 pounds then, but that was all that was left. The grocery store was absolutely a madhouse. I didn't take any picture or any video of it, but it was a lot of supplies were down. And I had to laugh because there was a lot of beer missing as well. When I walked over into that area, there was a lot of beers missing. So, but yeah, a lot of things were just really, just gone. I know I talked to the assistant manager, and he had said, yeah, we had a pallet of toilet paper that came in. He says, I put it out. He says it was gone within an hour. So there's a lot of people out there doing that shopping now. So again, just be smart. So I have to be honest. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. So I went into the store to get butter, right? I spent $200 when I was at the store today, just getting more things. Because again, I have family coming here as things continue to get worse. They will probably be here. We are planning on isolating from each other for a period of time in the beginning when they get up here, and so that is definitely part of the game plan. So that's what's happening. But we got a lot of interesting things to talk about tonight, guys. So again, please join me for the live stream tonight at 8 p.m. It should be quite interesting. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're staying happy, staying healthy. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is also important to remember. I think a lot of people really do lose sight of that. There's a lot of people out there, and there are going to be a lot of people that actually need help. So I think we need to think about that and take that into consideration. Also remember, guys, to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, and be careful doing that now. But definitely hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day how you feel. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, so we never know what's going to happen in life. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Excuse me. That's it. Nobody else can stop you, okay? Just keep working at things, guys. Continue to get ready. I believe, and this is just my opinion, that between a week and 10 days, we will be in lockdown here in the United States, just like Italy, just like Spain. I think that's coming, okay? So stay vigilant, stay on top of stuff, get as ready as you can be, and get ready to hunker down. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.